Hey, today we're in Taipei, capital of Taiwan, and come here to cycle around the island, do a bike tour around Taiwan. But I got here a few days early so I could check out cycling here in Taipei, which is supposed to be great. We're just north of the downtown area in Beitou, and we're going out to check out some of these climbs in up in the national park to the north of Taipei. So the climb we're doing today is called Fengguizui. Probably mispronouncing that, but I'll write it out down below. So pretty nice bike paths here along the Keelung River. We were first now the Shuang River, and not many people out, although it's midday on a Thursday, I guess. But cycling is really popular here in Taiwan. A lot of the bike manufacturers are here in Taiwan. Really top of the line carbon fiber frames are made here. You've heard of Giant, they're manufactured in Taiwan. So we got off the river cycling path and now we're navigating through some traffic and next to the National Palace Museum, which is excellent. I was there a few years ago when I was traveling around Taiwan. I highly recommended. And now we're gonna head up the mountain. Roads will get smaller as we get up there into the mountains. So I've started the Fengguizui segment on Strava. I think it's 1,800 feet, maybe 600 and some meters. Climb here over 8 kilometers, I believe. So already getting, we're probably a little less than 5% gradient right now in the beginning, and it'll get a bit steeper towards the top. So big shout out to my old friends and new friends in Taipei. My old friend Noel, who I've been staying with here. Some new friends, Viola and Eric, who lent me their bike for this climb. But you can rent bikes in Taipei pretty easily, and do another video about that. So climb's going well. About couple kilometers up climb, still have 414 meters to go. That's when not many cars up here, and the road surface is as advertised so far. Very good. So there's a right-hand turn we just made. Kind of looks like you're heading off the main road, and now we're going up this. So it's getting narrow and a little steep here. But probably fewer cars. So this side road broke off, and now we're pedaling through this, which is really cool. There's hardly any cars, and beautiful forest here. Really quiet. It's like an ideal climb. This is cool. So winter is typically not the time when most people come to Taiwan to cycle, or that Taiwanese are eager to get out, but for most of us from cold climates, it's not too bad. This is early January, and it's about 60, say about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. With the wind, it feels a little cooler. Yeah, you can tell this is a popular cycling route because signs along the way. There's some maps here. Yeah, this climb is great because obviously, you know, 600 meters, it's a decent climb, but it's got a lot of rest times, rest places here. This flattens out, so I anticipate it's going to be steeper at the top in many places, and it has been steep in some places, but it's definitely pretty mild for a climb like this. And we just passed the sign back there for Yangmingshan National Park, which, as I mentioned, is north of Taipei. So you can see Taipei there off in the distance. We're up at about 1,600 feet right now. So yeah, really nice up here. It's a whole different world. So yeah, there are definitely some steep sections since the last time I mentioned how flat some sections were. If the whole thing averages 5% gradient and there's some flat rest sections, then you're definitely going to have some steeper sections like this. At the final push, there's a few switchbacks, and then we'll be at the top. Caution, water buffalo crossing. Awesome. So this is the final push. This is it right here. Yeah, it's been awesome. There, it's a few degrees cooler up here, and there's some wind, so you probably want to pack an extra layer. You could continue left here at the top, and you could go down to the sea and cycle some more. Has a little rest area. There's some hiking. All right, it's pretty windy up here. I had something to drink, something to eat, and gonna head back down. I put on tights and a jacket. Stay warm for the ride down. Can barely see Taipei there in the distance. Okay, so we're back here in the city. It was an awesome ride. Fengguizui, up to this mountain pass. About 200 feet of climbing, and not very much traffic for most of the climb. Once you got off onto that little road there in the forest. But yeah, highly recommended if you're in Taipei and you want to do some climbing. Yeah, good cycling culture here.